hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. McFarland running out again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he finds his man. That's Butler. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
First down, Steelers.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Alex Highsmith. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, isn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Eason. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Eason. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Allen Alex Highsmith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat it.
And the ball is free. Taylor
Let's go.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the runner.
25 yards that time.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Colts' 40-yard line.
Incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. And this one too low.
And 7 yards to go.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's McFarland. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
34-yard line.
From the gun is Eason. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Eason. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss. 2nd and 12. Eason. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
12 yards yards to go.
Throwing is Eason. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
2nd and 3. He's got a man complete. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping him on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him, not just a man.
God damn.
He lost the football.
I ain't never ever.
He's at the 40, 20, 10.
Okay, DK.
And they are going to score on the fumble return.
Ass.
It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. And boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Fields in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
Yeah, absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a 1-score game.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now this throw caught left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Running with you, Harmon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, that was
dumps this off over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Steelers.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster.
This man is wild.
Leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That is caught at the 7. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Julian Blackmon. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. An inside handoff. This is McFarland. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Talk over what to do next.
At the 2-yard line.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone, get you 6?
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you...
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
Oh, I'm
so
ass.
He's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Why would you catch it like that?
Running back McFarland. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man completes it to Butler. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right.
What?
Zone,
he is ass.
Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And that
This man is ass.
quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd half is winding down. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So we've reached the intermission and what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report.
I'm tired of playing with your ass, bitch. I know you got ribs in that basket. You better give them up smooth or I'm going to break my hoof off of your goose ass. Look, I'm tired of playing with your ass, bitch. I know you got ribs in that basket. You better give them up smooth or I'm going to break my hoof off of your goose ass.
Easton and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
How do I not tackle him?
Following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Seriously?
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you can tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
And I think the ball's out, and this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Take it in the end zone.
Now look at this.
Did not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
You better not say shit.
The Steelers offense here about ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifting in the direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
That's complete to Butler. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Here's counter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just boom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Down back at the 45-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That's bullshit.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
We are ass.
Swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. DeForest Buckner make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly because
this is taken.
How many times is that going to work? I'm confused.
Touchdown. Paris Campbell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd.
Makes the score Colts 21, Steelers.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this carries into the end zone.
Oh, that was about to be
This out
said.
to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
What's good, bro? Ain't nothing. Playing the Colts. I mean, he just running this little play action play that he keep getting on. Don't be ass quarterback. Nah, he been cool so far. A couple no huddles, but he's straight to me. What was it?
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose.
Oh, okay. I think that was it.
First before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains.
I don't even remember. I ain't gonna even lie.
Games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Nah, I don't even be keeping up with it all the time. That's, bruh, why would you not throw him deep? They be doing dumb shit to me, I swear. No safety. This man throws a fucking inside when I'm just trying to launch that bitch up. This shit is ass.
We got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Ooh, that's bullshit.
3 yards the gain there, second down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
He's got his tight end, Burton. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The pressure there was definitely enough to make him alter his throw because if he had had time,
Yeah, they bugging out.
wide open and had a chance to get it to him.
And I think if he had just a
Yeah.
split second, that's a completion and a touchdown.
I mean, bro, honestly, they was fucking already not wearing the shits, if I'm being real.
As he's tackled at the Steelers' 21. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's Texas, man.
Again, it's Taylor.
Everybody think they above.
Have the first down.
Everybody think they above everything.
18-yard line.
Stubborn.
2 yards on that play.
Until you on the ventilator.
Fresh set of downs. So here's a first
You know how Texans be.
inside the 20.
You tell them they can't do one thing, they just gotta do it.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the ground, tight end. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially,
Deion said he was watching this show, and then I guess he gonna hop in here.
10 to go on 3rd down.
Oh, I bet. I'll probably make me something to eat real quick after this jump. Or order something, I don't know.
From the gun, Eason.
Man, they be frying me with the crossing routes. Like, there's no one fucking behind you. Just go guard that shit. God damn.
Convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Eason to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I finally got a fucking fumble from somebody other than the quarterback, and that shit was wild. Jonathan Taylor just threw that shit up in the middle of the field, smacked his ass.
They have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on.
Yeah, they probably don't because we be giving people shit. So they probably like,
Right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there.
oh shit,
3rd and goal.
me either.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan
Yeah. But nah, sometimes, you know, like, you'll just get a random John on a player you like, he wasn't even really cooking. Like, even from, you like, normal to star, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got one either.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the
I know
10.
he wasn't anticipating this jump to be moving this quick and, like, all of that. But I wish the shit was kind of turned down a little bit so everybody wasn't, like, fucking superhuman. Because we about to be already fucking through season 2.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah.
take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any
Nah,
offense
nah, I
anymore.
definitely like how fast that shit moving. That's how leagues be dying for real. This shit tight though. I'm ass right now, but this shit is tight. Oh, that was a nice little break tackle animation. I ain't never seen that. He tried to hit him on the hip on the sideline. He just kind of like ducked his hip and kept it moving.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run.
Oh,
So
I'm
intercepting
ass.
that portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Back to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the gun, this will be McFarland. He's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Throw it, but come on, man. I threw that shit.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing
That's
3-7,
bullshit.
the last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game.
Yo, instant pressure, and this bitch fumbles back-to-back plays. This don't even make sense.
Broken and open as they return it to the house for 6. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. Fielded in the end zone.
Not the kicker coming up to hit stick me.
To the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about
The
ready
new
to go.
Texans name is PSN is a funeral service. That's geeking me.
Down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant you've got to hold on to the football.
Yeah, it's easy for me to say the same thing in Texas because if we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.